Okay, so obviously Ricky from Barnet Judo Club, thank you for turning up for today. We're just going to go through some basic stuff today. I'm not going to go too crazy because it's a bit warm today, but just make sure everyone's got a drink with them. There is a cross that I've been getting everyone to use, so I'm just going to try a new way of showing you guys and just see if this does actually work. So basically what it is it's a cross of, it's not going to work now, is it? Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Okay, so give me a thumbs up if everyone can see that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this cross is what we've been using for our judoka. So basically it's the ABCD, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's all it is just to help you with stepping guides. So some of the guys that obviously haven't come to the session before, this is the sort of diagram that we're actually sort of mentally using. Some people have taped it out on the floor. Obviously just make sure that you're not sort of taking it onto floors that you can't get it off of. Okay, so over to that, guys. So let's just get our normal warm up going. So we're just gonna have a bit of a jump just to sort of get the legs warmed. Okay, so it's a nice bit of jump. Okay, I'm going to go forward and backwards for me. Okay, side to side. Good, one forward, one backwards now. So I'm running. Good, and then just jumping again. Okay, so we're going to squat. And then twist the hips, squat, twist the hips, okay? So we're just gonna make sure you're engaging the core to twist the hips, keep the chest facing forwards. We're not sort of turning sideways. Face forward, twist the right foot forward, left foot forward. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Right foot, left foot. Okay, it's all about quick feet on this situation. Okay, good. Right. Just going to do some diashi. So we're just going to sweep across the floor. Make sure the little toe's sliding. Okay, and everyone that's been with me before, expect the hands going as well. Think found the power. Obviously, that's going through. The acceleration of the leg is important. Make sure you're not swinging across, down. It's like a big circle. Okay. Body's facing the exact same way the whole time. Okay, so now we're going to move into our kazushi. So standing on the back 2 squares, forward. The other foot, heel going to be in the air, toe down, and then we'll open our partner up. So in our guard position, open up, open up. So we're going to do 20 on the right, 20 on the left, and then 10 right, 10 left. Make sure you open all the way up. Okay, so open up. Okay, once you've done your 20 on the right, remember 20 on the left. Okay, so change it. Remember, it's all about the hips need to move when the back leg comes in, but the chest is staying forward at this point. Imagine you've got your uke in front. You've always got the option of getting some zuris out. Put the zuris out in front, and it's toe to toe. Step in middle. It's always useful when you've got some sort of visual thought of, okay, that's where my partner is, that's where my uke is. Okay, so that should be 20. Now we're going to do 10 on the right, then the left. Okay, so right, then left. So switching. Remember to keep opening up. Okay, David. Hi, David. Sorry, I've just seen the message. Welcome. Okay, so the right and the left. Okay, so now we're going to do the koichi on the retreat. So we stand in our front two squares. The left foot retreats and the right foot sweeps down the line. Then we step forwards again, and then we step back and sweep down the line again. So basically just turn to our left, sweep, stand forwards, turn to our right, sweep. Okay, just do left and right. Remember to keep getting the hands working. Make sure you're drawing through, and make sure you can hear your toes or the side of your foot sliding on the floor. Okay, good. So I'm having some fun technical issues today. Okay, keep going. Okay, so next one. Some of the guys that have been using the zuris, this might be the easy one for you to use. So you've got the zuris out. So we're going to do the O-uchi gari. So you go to kazushi. When you get to kazushi, the first leg you stepped in, so if you went right, left, the right again needs to sweep around that zuri to face to the side, okay? So you go right, left, right, sweeps through, okay? Right, left, right, sweep through. Okay, and the hands, kazushi, and the hands come round with the foot, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And you should be sort of falling off to the side when you get that 90 degree, okay? 1, 2, 3. Make sure you draw the arm round. Okay, toes to the floor. Make sure you're drawing a, so uchigai, O, you draw a circle with the foot, okay? Really important to get that circle. So 1, 2, circle, okay? 1, 2, circle. And then draw the hands. Okay, so this is the right we're doing at the moment. Matilda, keep the toes on the floor, yeah? So right foot, left foot, the right toe stays on the floor as you swipe around, okay? So we'll do it from the side. 1, 2, big circle, okay? Sweep around. Don't put your welly boots on. We don't like welly boots, remember that. 1, 2, sweep the toe, okay? Make sure you point the toe so the back of the calf is really strong. Good, keep it up, guys. Right, change to the left side now. So we do half it one way, half it the other way. Okay, so it's the left foot, right foot, kazushi, and then sweep through the legs, okay? You've got your zuris out in front of you, or your slippers, or your trainers. It makes it a lot easier to sweep through the legs and around that foot, okay? Sweep around the foot, then it gives you that visual that actually this is where my partner is, this is where his leg is, and this is what I'm looking to do. Okay, so left, right, foot goes through and then round. Left, right, foot through and round. Okay, so you're turning 90 degrees. 1, 2, round. Okay, make sure the arms are working. Good, and remember the head direction, guys, is obviously looking where you're going, okay? So left, right, sweep with the toe, turn to the side, okay? Left, right, sweep with the toe. Left, right, sweep with the toe, okay? Right, let's advance that one a little bit, right and left. So we go right, sweep, okay? Step back, left, sweep, okay? Step back, right, sweep with the right, step back, left, sweep with the left. Step back, right, left, right. Okay, left, right, left. Okay. for the younger guys like Chloe, if you want to just stick to one side, perfectly fine. Just do right, left, circle, okay? Right, left, circle. But for everybody else, right, left, circle, step back, left, right, circle, okay? And then right, left, circle, left, right, circle. Brilliant. Okay, a couple more on each side. Good. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Osotogari, okay? So this is the major outer reap. So if I'm standing in my squares here, the right foot's going to come across in front or come to, okay? But I don't want to touch the feet, okay, because that would be wrong. That means that puts me off balance. So I tend to step toe to toe to my partner. So right foot comes across first. Then the left foot steps diagonally behind, so my hip is now level with their hips. I then draw my leg up and then sweep through the legs, okay? So I've got a, if you imagine like a chair in front of you, you want to step to the one side of the chair, pass the chair, and then kick up, and then sweep through the leg to the chair, okay? If you've got a partner there, obviously I've got my zuris again, so it's right, left, hip and toe tends to drop, then I kick up with my toes pointed, yeah? And then I sweep through the middle of the zuris, okay? And then the hands, remember, Kazushi. So we go Kazushi, and then we draw a little bit more when we step to the left foot, hip and toe, pointy toe, and then come down, and then punch the floor with the hand that's nearest to the zuris, okay? So if you're sweeping with the right foot, the right hand's gonna punch towards the floor, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Can you also think of it this way? Right, left, right. Sweep. Okay. Right, left, right, sweep. Right, left, right, sweep. Okay. Remember, the leg goes up, the head goes down, but it's all about balancing on that one leg so that you've got the power to generate through. Okay, so alternate left and right now. Okay, so left, right, up, sweep. Okay, left, right, draw, up, sweep. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, get the punch going as well. Make sure you're putting your left hand to the floor. All right, and posture, guys, remember, it's very important to keep our back straight. So when we're coming here, we should be in a good upright posture with the foot up in front. And as we start bringing the foot down, it stays in the same level. But when it gets level, that's when we start to draw the head down as well. And we look like we're in a T, okay? That foot needs to go up high. The higher, the better. And the lower the head goes, the better. Hence why I'm telling you to punch the floor so that you've got the power hand working, okay? So as we're coming through, 1, 2, here, up, and then we punch here, okay? So I'll go from the other side so you guys can see as well. So 1, 2, up, down. Okay, so right, left, or left, right, right, or left, down. Okay, make sure you tighten your calves up, very important. Simon, yes, I did. So keep going. So alternating sides, remember? Right and left, right and left. So this is a little bit of a sort of a recap on all the little exercises we've been doing. But just get you guys moving as well for a little bit of a warm-up. David, unfortunately, mate, I can't see you because the window's behind you. Can you try and angle the camera a little bit better so that I can see? Cheers, mate. Just means I can see what you're doing so I can help. That's a little bit better. If you stay to your right a little bit, that's perfect. Or cover up the window, that's even better. It's just shining on you, that's all, unfortunately. Well done, Mano. Well done, Chloe. Okay, so moving on to the sort of main section. Okay, so this was just a sort of get a movement, see what people are remembering with their footsteps, and just make sure you're working on a few things. Now, first thing we want to talk about today is just a few little aspects about judo that a lot of people don't tend to think about. So what we're talking about today is more like your posture of the judoka, the sort of movement of a judoka, so the way that we move forward, backwards, left, right. We've also got the diagonals, okay? This is known as sabaki, which is obviously the movement and stuff. And it's also just to get you guys thinking about like the way that you move can lead to combinations, to setups, to ways to avoid throws, so to get your jigatai working as well, okay? So first of all, the main thing we want to think about is obviously the way that we think about guarding ourselves when we're starting, okay? So going from the shoulders wise, I want you to put your hands in W position. I want the elbows to come into the sides, okay? And then what I want you to do is just roll your shoulders forward, okay? Now the reason why we do this is to protect the lapels, okay? So if someone's trying to grip you, your hands are in the way, so you can obviously grab their sleeves. Also, because you've got your elbows in tight, this makes your sleeves incredibly hard to get hold of. And also by rolling your shoulders, what it does, it tightens the suit up across your shoulders. So it actually stops people coming for the overgrips. A lot of the shorter guys, like a good example would be Rob. I know you get a lot of problems with people reaching over. So this is a nice little sort of like way of just getting yourself to think about stopping people from doing that, or even let them do it, but you just don't let them get the grip because you've got the suit tight. So we're going to start off with this sort of a position. So we're there. Now, depending on whether you're right-footed or left-footed, it depends on what foot you tend to have forwards, okay? Now, it also depends on what sort of throw you're doing. So we need to, as judoka, be comfortable to stand on the right side and the left side as a sort of like this position, or to come to this position, okay? So what I want you guys to do is sort of just get yourself into a position where, like you were saying, I'm standing in front of you and I'm about to start to grip you, okay? And then what we're going to do is from this position, I want you to just switch the feet. That is literally all we're doing, okay? But I want you to switch the feet by thinking about what foot you're moving first, okay? Now, we don't necessarily want to move forwards and then backwards, and we don't necessarily want to move backwards then forwards, okay? You need to think what would be better, okay? So I think about it this way, okay? If I've got someone I'm fighting against that's very good with Tachi-waza, foot sweeps, okay? I tend to bring my weight back on my back leg to bring the back leg forward, and then I step forward again, okay? This is the dominant way to actually stop yourself from getting foot swept. So if you step forward first, then you're more likely to get foot swept because your foot's all the weight's on there. So what I tend to do is, if you look at my weight position, I'm bang in the middle at the moment in a good upright posture. But what I do is I just shift my weight backwards slightly onto the back foot. Now, if someone was to sweep my foot at the front, I can quite happily move this out of the way and I'm still in the same posture, okay? So by bringing my weight backwards, so just coming backwards, allows me to do a little bit of a skip to bring the other foot forwards, okay? And it's the same the other way. So if I want to swap my right foot to come forwards, I need to come onto the back foot, so lean backwards onto the back foot, switch the foot and come forwards, okay? Now, I don't know if you can hear it. There's a lot of sliding with my feet, okay? Now, I don't tend to, don't be wrong, in judo you do move and you do pick your feet up and things like this, but when you slide your foot, you know, you're like already touching the floor. So if someone does try to sweep your foot, at least you can sort of plumb. Okay, and then that means I just hit your ankle and it doesn't hurt, and it's just stopped the sweep. Okay, so what we're going to do is I want you to shift onto the back leg, front one comes backwards and then step forwards, okay, and then shift back. All right, and we're just gonna, so basically the front leg, think of it this way, slide it backwards, slide it backwards, slide it backwards, okay? But posture is key. I want an upright posture, shoulders can be rolled, elbows in, hands up in guard position, okay, but we'll just shift back, swap, okay? All right, and it's just getting that comfortable position where when you're sitting on your back leg, you can move your leg to recounter Tachi-wazas. You know, if someone's going in for a Diashi Harai, so they're coming across for a Diashi Harai, you can then feel comfortable to sort of avoid and then re-attack, okay? So, onto the back leg, slide, front leg forwards, back, forwards, slide, forwards. Okay, keep the hands up, because when it comes to a competition or randori your clubs, you're going to want to keep yourself protected. This is just a small thought, your feet. You know, you've got to think about the whole of the body, what everyone else is doing and stuff like that. But it's just nice to think logically about how I'm moving. So by shifting my weight first, shift, move the step back. I'm always staying at shoulder width. I'm never bringing my feet together, ever. Okay, shoulder width, step forward again. Okay, shoulder width, step forward. And I'm keeping my center of gravity low as well, so that if someone was to try and sort of break my balance, so sort of try to zushi with me, at least me being low, they're not going to pull me off balance easily. Okay, so it is about this switch, a quick step forward, yeah? So you're sort of balancing yourself. Make sure you're thinking carefully. Okay, so switch, 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 switch. Okay, right. So in the manner of movement, that's our forward backwards. Okay, so as we move backwards, we're always going to bring our weight onto the back foot and then step backwards. Okay, and then when we step forward, it's always the weight onto the front foot and then step forwards. Okay, so you are basically moving in this manner. Okay, so as I step backwards, I always come back, the back leg, the front leg, then there. Okay, and if you can see, my feet are never coming straight. I've never sort of walk. Okay, it's always bent knees, posture, guard position, step, step. Okay, and it's like I don't know. Some people know fencing, so jousting and things like that, like in the olden times. You know, they sort of come in and attack, yeah? Attack. So it's the same principle as we move backwards, slide forwards, okay? My feet are always apart, they're never together. I've always got at least one foot contacting the floor. The other foot, this one slides. I don't pick it up and stamp it, it slides, okay? Nice and gentle, nice and slow, okay? Then you should be able to swap. And come back, step forward, step back, step forward, step back, and then you swap again. So you swap back, front leg, yeah, and don't jump with it. Make sure you're just slow, controlled. Back leg, front leg, back leg, back leg, front leg, front leg, back leg, back leg, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, back. Okay, so this is just your standard moving back and forth. It's also the swapping of sides, so going from a right grip to a left grip fighter, yeah. As I say, depending on the technique you're doing, you might be working up for an ouchi, where actually, because you're fighting with a left-handed person, it might be easier to switch to a left-hand grip to attack and throw on the left side, okay? So, the next one is going sideways, okay? So, if we think of it this way, if I want to go to my right, which is obviously your left, my right foot's going to move first. And then my left foot comes across, okay? If I want to go back that way in the same stance, the left foot, then the right foot, okay? So whatever way I'm going, that step first, okay? That one, this one, okay? And then if I want to swap, I come back onto that back leg again, step forward again. And if I want to go to my left, left, right, I want to go right, right, left, okay? So it just depends on what, obviously, stance you're in, but always think the way you're moving, especially sideways, that's the leg that's going to be moving. So I'm going to always drift my weight onto my back leg to shift across, and then the back leg joint, okay? Think of it as Tachi-waza. People sweeps, doing foot sweeps, okay? If I was to move backwards onto this foot, they can sweep that foot, that's fine. But I've got the reaction power, so all my balance is on my back leg. So as I'm moving to the side, back leg's there, and I'm switching across. And as soon as I plant that foot again, then the back foot can come in again, okay? And this just opens up all the different angles, all the different positions that you can get yourself into to dominate the sport and dominate the actual movement, okay? So don't forget, do the little switch of the foot again, okay? And then switch across, okay? Then do your little switch again, go out, and then back in. Little switch again, go out, back in. Switch again, out, back in. Switch again, out, back in. Switch again, out, back in. Okay? So that's forward, backwards, okay? Switching of the feet, and now going sideways, okay? Now, if everyone else has got their brains on, they'll understand that there's another 4 directions that we have, okay? Which is in between those, which is to the corners, okay? It's pretty much exactly the same, but if I was to step with my front foot first, I'm opening my stance too much, okay? So I actually need to bring the back leg in first so I can move forwards, okay? So it's exactly the same as when we're going backwards and forwards. So that's my forwards. So if I'm going diagonal, my foot just goes out to the side, okay? So I can go forwards, backwards, diagonal, okay? And I can take it back diagonal, all right? So you can work diagonal, okay, across, or here, I can then go straight, okay? And if I want to go to the other diagonal, I'm actually going to have to step the foot, but this is more of a rotation, so we'll talk about this in a second. So what I'm actually going to do is just switch the foot so that I can then move with that foot safely, okay? So we want to look forwards, backwards, diagonal, 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 forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, yeah? Diagonal, diagonal. All right, make sure your feet stay in contact with the mat at all times or the floor, otherwise you are losing the contact. You're going to lose grip, you're going to put yourself at risk of throws, and that's the last thing we want to be doing. Okay, remember, switch the grip, switch the foot, okay? Do a couple of forwards and backwards, forwards, backwards, and then shift back leg, front leg, back leg. Yeah? Front leg, back leg, front, front, back, front. Okay? You need to be confident to move in all of these directions when it comes to judo. Okay? Swap the foot again. Yeah? So forwards, backwards, backwards, diagonal. Okay, make an obvious step off to the side as well. Okay, make sure that you're thinking there's 8 directions that we can use: forwards, backwards, left, right, and you've got diagonal front left, diagonal front right, diagonal rear left, diagonal rear right. Okay, and it's all about making sure you've got the correct foot where you want to be going. Otherwise, you're going to end up having to switch halfway through to sort of get yourself into position, which sometimes can put you in a bit of a curious situation when it comes to someone that's very good with their Tachi-waza, okay? But remember, stance feet, if you jump and land, your feet are always going to land shoulder width. We never feet together, always apart, okay? And then our fighting stance is always one forward, one backwards, and we're always in very good posture. Hips are always nice and released and relaxed. We can do what we need to do movement-wise, and it is just a case of just being able to float between the feet to get yourself where you want to be, okay? And then you've got your movements, forwards, your backwards, yeah? And then you switch again. Then you've got your forwards, your backwards. Then your diagonals again. Okay. Then you can switch again. Forwards, backwards, diagonal, diagonal. Okay. Then you can switch again. All right. And it's also very useful to think like the way you're gripping someone as well. Now, one of the things that I've always used, but hasn't always necessarily been noticed as a sort of key thinking point, is the way that I grip. So if I'm standing in a right-handed stance grip and I'm fighting predominantly right-handed here, I use this to my benefit to swap to a left-handed grip. So if someone's holding on my elbow and they're holding on my sleeve, when I take that step back, I can switch to the sleeve, and then when I step forward again, I can then return to the lapel, okay? So I want you guys to try and think of this now. So if we start with a right foot forward and the right hand forward, so we're holding a sleeve and a lapel, okay? When you step backwards, swap the hand to the sleeve here, and then when you step forward, swap to the lapel, okay? And then when you swap again, swap back, that goes to the lapel, and that goes to, sorry, that goes to the sleeve, that one goes to the lapel, okay? So step back, swap, swap. Step back, swap, swap. Step back, swap, swap. Swap, swap. Swap, swap, okay? Now, some of the guys that have fought with me for years will know that this is one of the things I do. I will stand here and I will literally turn my entire body to gather up their arm, okay? And it is very useful when you turn your body, because they're holding on your sleeve. 9 times out of 10, fighters will never let go of the sleeve or the lapel because they're their dominant controlling arms, okay? And if they've got those, they're happy to use them. So as we come back, I always gather up that sleeve, and then I'm already on the lapel because they've already stepped forward because I've already extended their arm, okay? So step back to sleeve, lapel, okay? And then when we swipe back again, so slip back, sleeve, lapel. So when you step forward, grab the lapel, okay? Yeah, it's good, Leo, well done. Make sure you think about gathering the arm up though. Don't just put your hand down, It's from the lapel, you have to think about physically going over their arm and grabbing the sleeve, okay? And then grabbing the lapel, okay? Then when you step back again, over the arm, swap to the lapel, okay? It's a little bit of kumikata with the way that we're thinking about the way the arms are moving, the way we're moving ourselves, but the movement is the main thing here, okay? Okay, right, also just another couple of little things just before we move on to anything else is circular motions, okay? Now we can keep our foot in the middle and just hop with the outside foot, okay? So a lot of people sort of look at this as like a boxing move, I guess. So sort of they're there and they're sort of jabbing. So we can do the same thing, all right? We can keep ourselves in a good stance, good posture, gripping whatever, and we can just move one foot, okay? So that's one way of doing the circular motion. The other circular motion is actually making a circle, okay? So actually stepping right round that partner, okay? Or actually going round in a circle, okay? So it's dependent on the person, on the way they want to do it, okay? But it depends also, again, on who you're fighting. You know, sometimes you might be in a person that don't want to move. And the last thing you want to do is step round to the side of them because they're going to throw you in a big throw, okay? But sometimes the easiest way to avoid a throw is to just step out of their way, okay? So if they're turning in for a big throw, you moving out and coming back around the other way is going to make it a lot easier for you. But the movement within judo is so so important as well as so complicated sometimes, especially when you start thinking about the movement of the feet, the movement of the hands, what your partner's doing, where you're going, what your feet are doing. It's just a case of just remembering the basics, okay? So into your stance, how to swap the feet, okay? How to move forwards and backwards, okay, on both feet, forwards and backwards, all right? And then how to get yourself to go diagonal as well, okay? And then to swap, and then diagonal, and then think, front foot forwards, you can step round on one foot, okay? Either way, doesn't matter, okay? Or you can start to step circles yourself, okay? But once again, never putting the feet together. Okay, everyone understand that? Happy with that? Yeah, good little bit of movement today, just to kind of get you thinking about like the basic sabaki way of how judo can work, okay? Now, what we're going to do is do a little bit of fitness, okay? So just grab yourselves a quick drink, because I'm quite warm, and I'm sure you guys are as well. It is quite warm outside today. So just have a very quick drink, and then come back 30 seconds. Okay, so fitness. I am looking to just keep you guys moving, okay? I want to keep them going. I don't want anyone slowing down. Obviously, try to go at your own pace. Don't over push yourselves, but don't be lazy, okay? I've got Sensei Simon watching you guys. He's telling me when someone's been lazy, so I'll tell you when you're lazy as well, okay? Other to that, let's just get on with it, okay? So, going to do jumping jacks, 20 jumping jacks, okay? All of these exercises are going to be 20 today, all right? So jumping jacks, start with your feet together, all right? We'll start going on this together, all right? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, straight to the floor, press ups, okay? I want the chest to the floor and then the arms straight, okay? So doing 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, straight onto your backs. Okay, we're going to do V-ups, all right? So the feet are off the floor. We're going to lay down, and we're going to come up to here, and then back down, up, okay? So do 20, all right? In your own time, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, up on your feet. Okay, uchikomi. All right, so doing seanagi. So morote or ippon seanagi, but I expect left and right. So I'm facing sideways, right, left, left, right. So I'm always turning on the same side. I don't want to see you guys going here and then here. So you're doing the same one. Should always be turning into the right and then the left, okay? So try and keep the pace up, 20, all right? And it's 20 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, use the arms, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Hold on. Right. Next one, burpees. Everyone's favourite. We all love them. Okay. So, burpee. Hands go down, feet shoot out into a plank. Chest to floor. Chest off the floor. Feet in. Jump. Okay. So, need to do all that. 20. Okay. So, when you're ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, even that one blows me. Well done, right. The Ashen Harai. So, 1, sweep, sweep. 1, 2, sweep. 1, 2, sweep. Hands. Nice pace at the moment. Get your breaths back as well. Okay, so now I'm going to start to accelerate through. So the leg working, power hands, posture upright. Keep pushing. Okay. All right, nice little one to finish it off. So judo press ups. Okay. So hopefully everyone knows how to do these. Does everyone know how to do a judo press up? Thumbs up if you know how to. David doesn't. Okay. Right. Watch carefully. So you're going to like a tabletop. The bum comes up, the leg straight. So 1, head goes down. 2, hips down. 3, shoulders up. 4, 5, hips up. 6, head up. Okay, you got it? I'll tell you what, just follow as we go along, okay? And just keep watching. After 1 or 2 have been done, you'll be able to catch up with it, okay? Because it is pretty simple once you get used to it. All right, it's just head down, head up, yeah? So just return it. All right, so I'm going to do 10. I'll make it a bit easier because these are hard, okay? So let's get this done. So into start position. Okay, so head down, hips down, so laying down, shoulders up, shoulders down, hips up, head up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, hold on. Right, so I've just got to give this a quick wipe, because I'm going to be skiing. And it's not skiing season at the moment. Okay, so Koichigari. So we're going to start the sweep back. Okay, I want you to start it at like 1 mile an hour. Okay. I'm then going to ask you to pick the speed up. All right, when I say pick the speed up, then you're going to just start stepping a bit quicker, okay? So nice pace at the moment, get a good rhythm. Timing is everything. Remember the hands. Okay. Right, let's pick that speed up a little bit. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Okay, a bit faster. We're not at full speed yet, we're only about 5 miles an hour. Okay, a bit faster again. So you should be turning quite a lot. Okay, faster again. So you can start to get into a hop now. So we're going between the corners. Remember the hands. Still not at top speed yet. Remember to breathe. Remember the arms. Okay, top speed now. Good, as fast as you can. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Good. Okay, rest up. Okay, get your breath back. Quick water. Matilda, just while you're watching, if you're struggling with those press-ups, do them like this, okay? So, do your normal press-up, put the knees down and lift the feet up. Matilda, see that? Yeah? And then down and up, all right? When you do a full press-up, unfortunately, sometimes it's a bit heavy, and at your age, it might be a bit too hard. So, just drop the knees, okay? So, press up position, drop the knees, lift the feet, okay? And then just down and up, all right? Make sure the arms are sort of shoulder width as well. Don't be too close. A little bit outside the shoulders makes it a little bit easier for you, okay? All right? Cool. Right, so, all right, so this, just on the nice fitness section, so we're just going to do a little bit of a cool down now. So what I want you guys to do is just to basically just walk back and forward for me. Okay, remember to keep your feet apart slightly. All right, and then when we step forward, I want you to start popping the hip on the front one, and then pop to the left. Okay, swap to the right, left. Okay, remember the hip. Just the Osoto hip, guys, yeah? All right, it's just to get the toes under, hip forwards, yeah? Like we've just been swapping, all right? So if we're in a stance, you step back, forward, hip, back, forward, hip, back, forward, hip, back, forward, hip, back, forward, hip. So what we've just been doing is just starting to get you thinking a little bit more outside the box so that we can get you attacking on different angles and feeling comfortable to move to different positions, okay? Right, so with your leg, what we do is just swing it back and forth, but keep the posture upright, okay? So we're just going to swing forwards and backwards, okay? Try to touch the toe in front if you can, as hard as you can, yeah? Should be able to keep that up quite high. Posture, balance and everything, okay? Okay, other side. So just start swinging the leg, okay? Keeping your balance. All right, and then start to kick the leg a bit higher, back and front, but keep the posture. Good. Right, so hip-wise, I want you to swing across and up, okay? Across and up, then put your foot down, across and up, foot down, across and up, foot down. Make sure you go across, up, cross, up. Good. So just sort of loosening your hips up a bit. Okay. Mana, be careful with your knee. This might not be a good one. Okay. So if it's hurting, stop. Okay. So swap to the other side now. So here, up. Okay. Mana, you can still do it if it's comfortable. If it's not hurting, that's fine. Just worried about you've had a knock, haven't you? So just do it nice and easy. Okay, so we're now going to bring knee up to our chest, open the like sort of gate, knee up, open, down, other knee, open, down, knee, open, down. It's a good one to sort of just release the groin. And just get your sort of, it gets your glutes firing as well when it comes down to judo. This is very nice. Okay, switch it. So you come up the side and back to the inside now. Side, inside. Good. Okay, it's just arms forward. Just sort of make the arms like ragdoll. So just allow them to just sort of flick around. You just force them around, make sure they're flush in the ear. Okay, just relax it. And then backwards. Okay, one back, one right. Forward, one back, sorry. Okay, change direction with those. Okay, so hips, I just want you to, nice, long, wide hips, okay? I don't want to see any sort of quick ones. Really exaggerate the movement so you can feel it through every single muscle in your hip, okay? All the way around one way, and then swap to the other side, all the way around the other way. Lennox looks like he's going to take off. Okay, so balance onto one foot, grab the foot, pull the heel to the bum, knees together. Okay, if your balance is a bit off, put the finger in the ear, but just push your hips forward. Okay, so from here, hips forward, so that you get a better stretch here, but your knees need to be together, and then get the balance right. So knees together, finger in the ear if needed. David, put your finger in your ear. Put your knees together. Go on, knees together. That's it, and you'll keep your balance better. Okay, relax that one. Drop to the other side. So balance first. Grab the foot. Heel to bum. Knees together. Finger in if needed. Push the hips forward. Brilliant. Okay, right. This last couple of ones. So slightly wider than we normally would do, guys. So we're going to do like a around the world. So I want you to do like two one way, two the other way. So we're going to start at the top, going one foot, across to the other foot, up to the top, down to the same foot, across, up to the top, and then swap direction. And then back again. And then last way again. Okay, brilliant. All right, give yourselves a round of applause. Stay on. We'll get the mics off so everyone can have a chat. Okay. See how everyone's getting on. All right. Okay, so go through unmuting everyone. Everyone unmute yourselves, guys. You can do it now. Okay. Right, so I'll shout out one person at a time and you guys need to answer me, okay? So let's start with Simon.
Hiya.
How are we doing?
Good.
Do that one. Okay, Rob.
Hello, mate. How are you? All right?
I'm good, mate. Yourself? You enjoy that one?
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
You look like you need a fight with a lawnmower, mate.
Oh, it's a mess, isn't it?
Cheers for coming, dude. Okay, Linux.
Thank you. I'm good.
Enjoy it?
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you for coming back again. Okay, Leo.
Hey, doing well?
You doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Brilliant. Enjoy that one?
That was a good one.
Yeah, cool. Is it David?
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Good.
Enjoy that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you struggle with anything? Didn't understand, David?
I understand a lot.
Yeah, perfect. You did really well. Good effort today. Okay, Lino,
Chinese.
Igor, let's check. How are you all doing?
Yeah, all good.
How are the sleepless nights for the new
That's
season?
simple.
And not for me yet, for Anya. I'm sad now.
Got the rest at the moment, yeah?
Chinese.
Okay, Mana and Chloe.
Hiya.
Yeah?
You enjoy it? Yeah. Thank
You know what, Chloe, I really liked your cat last time. You're going to need to come as another animal next time.
you. Maybe this time.
You'll have to make another one for me. Well, thank you for coming again, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, Matilda. Superstar, how are you?
Hi.
Did you enjoy that, Matilda?
Got the bloody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, Matilda, yeah? Face is gone. Where are you gone? There you are. Okay, Ishan. Your mic's off, mate. Oh, did he just hang up? I think he just hung up. Gabriel, I can see your father. How are you? Mic's off as well.
I'm just good. It's just my camera won't work.
Did you enjoy that? Yeah, there we go. Did you enjoy it, Gabriel?
Yeah.
You got your blue bands today?
Huh?
You got your blue bands?
Huh?
You got your Ikumi band?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'm just smashing hot.
Awesome. Get practicing. Okay, guys, right. So, just going to quickly mute everyone. Just finish off the session again. Where are we? Mute. Okay, right. Okay, so once again, thank you very much for everyone's participation. The continued support is massively appreciated. Obviously, Barnet Judo Club, we have got our grading on the 6th, Saturday the 6th of June. For the guys that are wanting to do this, you have to tell us you want to do the grading, or else you won't get the dates and times that you're going to be graded, okay? For the guys that are doing the grading, every single one of you are going to need the bands. So the gold, the silver, start again. The yellow is for the primaries, the blue is for the juniors and the smaller seniors, and then we've got the gold for the seniors, the bigger guys, okay? If you haven't got the bands, you need to let us know. And if you want to do the grading, you need to let us know. It's all free for Barnet Judo Club players, okay? Any of the other guys outside of the club, I know Manu and Chloe have just received some. We've had Gareth and Lizzie and that have just received some as well. So people are starting to get them off of us, and if you want them, just let us know and we'll give you the price, and we'll get them sent out to you as soon as possible, okay? Other to that, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their bank holiday Monday. I know a lot of us are still on furlough or locked off and stuff like that. So obviously just enjoy your time off, I guess, with the weather. Everything is going well. I'm really pleased with everyone's fitness. It's really good to see everyone trying hard and continuing to come back, okay? In a couple of sessions time, just to give you the update, on Friday the 5th of May, we've got a, Friday the 5th of June. I need to wake up, guys. Friday the 5th of June, we've got Nakoda, the Olympian, who is going to be running a session for us, and then I'm going to run a session straight after. The club is only the people that are allowed on this session, so if you guys want to turn up for Nakoda, you need to message us and let us know. For the other guys, sorry, it's only for our club on this one, but otherwise I will still be there to run the session, but I'll be 15 minutes late, so I'll be starting at 6:45. On top of that, get practicing with all of your stuff for your grading, guys. All of the videos are now live on our YouTube at Barnet Judo Club, okay? So get onto YouTube, start watching these videos. The ones with the red lines down the side are all the ones that are instructional videos for you, for your grading, okay? It's giving you solo drills, it's giving you the drills with the bands, and it's also giving you to use a partner if you have a partner with you, okay? If you don't, then obviously you just need to do the solo and get the bands done right, okay? Work on them. Harder you work on it, we'll be able to see it when we start grading, okay, guys? Right, okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's just do a nice official Ray off today, okay? So, Ray, thank you very much. Take care.